Let's also welcome in the management at Embassy now. Vikaash from Embassy Office Parks is now with us. He's Deputy CEO and COO at the company. Among a very volatile market, Q1 saw an exit from the tenancy at Hinjawadi. How do you manage the situation?
Given the size of a portfolio, which is 33 million square feet today, with about 24 million square feet completed, 95% leased out, and 70 plus member team, we have a very hands-on approach to asset management. So in this case, when a significant tenant wanted to move out and it was an unscheduled expiry, we saw this as an opportunity to bring the rents up to market. So just as a background, the market rents today for our properties are 31% above our in-place rent. So we saw this as an opportunity, and this is exactly what we delivered in our tech zone property in Pune, where we have already backfilled 75% of that unscheduled vacancy at about 37% higher than the rents which was being paid by the previous tenant.
Rental CAGR is 7.5% to 10% across various key cities. Strong absorption trend, tight vacancies suggest that the rental uptrend may continue.
Indian commercial real estate market continues to see strong fundamentals. So just to give you quick stats, over the last 5 years, while the supply on an average over the key cities was 33 million square feet, the absorption over the same period was higher than supply at 34 million square feet. In fact, last year was a record year in terms of absorption at a 47 million square feet. And if the numbers for the first half of 2019 are anything to go by, we have another strong year in the making. So we believe that this is a structural shift, and given the supply-demand dynamics as well as the increasing demand by these multinational corporations who are doing these sophisticated services in some of our large-scale parks, we believe that the rental uptrend will continue. However, only for landlords which own high-quality, large-scale business parks and can offer the total business ecosystem offering, which comprises not only the asset or the building, but also various ancillary amenities such as food courts, creche, etc. Basically, if we can offer the tenants an ecosystem which helps them to attract and retain the best talent, it will really help to drive the rentals higher, because at the end of the day, it's all about talent.
Vacancy levels have trended lower as supply has remained limited due to limited land availability in core locations. Does this increase negotiation power and thereby renewal of rentals will happen maybe at a higher rates?
Demand continues to be strong, as I just mentioned. In terms of renewals, we have seen retention ratios in excess of 80% from our existing tenants. Given that the rentals continue to be significantly below market, we see that the tenants more often than not would want to renew space with us. Again, in India, the tenants put out all the capital expenditure in terms of fit outs, etc. So that tends to make them pretty sticky. Plus, if you can offer them large-scale, high-quality ecosystem, which helps them retain the best talent, then you've got a good combination, and the tenants we've seen the tenants continue to grow with us.
Which cities are seeing the most absorption, and talks about industry trend across various cities?
So in terms of cities, again, it's a byproduct of what the multinational and the large domestic companies want in this war for talent. So any city or any landlord who can provide them that quality spaces which helps them attract and retain talent will see success, and we'll see the increased rentals as we have seen in our first quarter. Bangalore, obviously being the largest market not only in India but being the largest market in terms of absorption globally, continues to be strong. Vacancy continues to be sub 4%. But what we have seen over the last couple of quarters is that Pune has seen strong absorption levels. The vacancy in Pune is sub 5%, and that in part may be reflective of the increased hiring trends in the IT companies since the mid of 2018. In a recent survey report, we saw that the IT hiring year on year was up 1.7 lakhs over the comparative period of last year. So we have seen both in our tech zone park in Pune as well as in the rest of our portfolio increased share of absorption from these IT companies. However, we continue to be pretty well diversified, and we have seen demand across other sectors and really sophisticated tenants who perform services including research and development, artificial intelligence, fintech, etc. So it's a combination.
Right. Thanks so much, sir, for taking our time for us.